Today we are here in the beautiful Fort Grounds area in Coeur, Idaho. This is just a fantastic area that just offers a lot here. You got the beautiful Fort Sherman Park here behind me, and as you can see, we're just down from the resort, sitting out here. They got a little beach area here for the lake. And if I come back around, we have the Fort Grounds area subdivision. It's just got some of the most beautiful homes you can ever imagine in there. So we're going to talk about this area. We're going to talk about a few properties here in the area, and maybe we'll see if there's something out there that might interest you. We'll get after it right now. If this is your first time at the channel, go ahead and subscribe below. Tap the bell so you can be one of the first to know every time we talk about anything going on up here in the North Idaho area. I'm Reed Wilson with Living North Idaho Life. We are here in the beautiful Fort Grounds area, and we're going to talk about some of the properties here in this area and what this area offers. As you can see, we've got the beautiful beach area here behind us. Today we are talking about the beautiful Fort Grounds area here in downtown Coeur. As you can see, like I said, there's the resort there behind me. We're sitting here right on the edge of this beautiful lake area right here. There's a lot of beautiful homes in here. This Fort Grounds area was originally Fort Sherman, that was created back in the late 1800s, I think like 1880. And it was a military fort till 1900, and which it was disbanded and then sold off at public auctions. So this is what we have today, but now we get this beautiful park that's here behind me. There's a ball field, there's a museum, there's all these neat, interesting things. You got these beautiful walking paths that come through with this beach area right here that allows for just a lot of public access. And then in behind me over here, we do have a lot of these beautiful homes that from, late 1800s, early 1900s, and then some of those have gotten to a point of disrepair. So they've gone in and torn them down and replaced them with something else. But it's just a fantastic area if you're looking for investments or just a fun place to live where you're close to all the amenities. And then we do have great investments back in there. So if you're doing Airbnb, VRBO, anything like that, that lends, it's very popular for those areas. We're going to take a look at some of these different things here. We're going to do a little drive-through, see if we can get some drone footage of this area and see what you think. If you have any questions, reach out. Happy to help. Okay, today we are back in beautiful Coeur and we're going to talk about the Fort Grounds area. It's just a beautiful subdivision that is close in at that downtown area. we'll do a drive-through and get you some drone shots and a few things, and so you can really kind of get an idea, a feel for what that area is like. Like we mentioned in the video, homes in that area started in the early 1900s, so you do have a lot of old homes in that area. That area actually, so Spokane's that way, and so if you come in along I-90, and here we are, Coeur Lane right down here, couple ways, you got Highway 95, you got Northwest Boulevard that drops you in. And so we're going to be right down there in that downtown area. Let me blow this up a little bit so you can kind of get a feel for this Fort Grounds area, which is this area here, kind of this triangle right here. And to give you an idea, this is the North Idaho College right here. So pretty much all this on over is North Idaho College. I think they got buildings that kind of come up all along through there. But the area we're going to talk about is this section here. And so just a fantastic area. As you could see from you'll see from the video, there's a ballpark right here. They've got a little museum over here in this area. And then they've got this big, beautiful park that comes all the way up to here. I know they only show this little section here, but the park actually comes all the way up and across, as you'll see. And then all along here is kind of beach area. And they've got public restrooms. You've got a walking path that comes across here and then shoots out and then comes all the way up. And then you can follow that all the way up along the river. It actually goes all the way into Spokane if you want to follow it all the way in. But just some great amenities along here, and all these beautiful homes that were built in the early 1900s. And so we're going to kind of do a little drive-through through there. You got the resort sits right here, Tubbs Hill right here, McEwen Park, a lot of things, all these great restaurants and everything. So this has just been a fantastic area for people that want to live in that downtown area but want to be kind of the difference here is over in these areas you get a lot of traffic. So when they do the parades, when they have the Coeur Lane and the boat regattas and all these different things that they do, this area over here tends to get real busy with traffic and people parking, in front of the houses and all that type of stuff. You don't get that as much over here. They do have some little parking spots, but you don't get the traffic over here. It is more just, I hate to use the word exclusive, but these homes in here don't always come up, and a lot of these homes they're just beautiful homes. Like I said, a lot of these have been redone, been remodeled. And then some, were beyond that, and they've had to tear them down and have built new beautiful homes in those areas. So anyway, there's a little bit of everything. But as you can see, because it's so close downtown, for those that don't live there full time, I do have a couple clients that came in and have bought homes in these areas right here. And they do, when they're not there, they do VRBO it and do the short-term rental, Airbnb. Because it just gives people all that access to the beach area, to downtown. So it's been really popular. Even during the Christmas time, a lot of these will stay busy through that December months, because here at the resort, they do a lot of neat Christmas stuff. They have the Christmas cruises for the kids. They'll go out to Santa Island and they can sit on Santa's lap. You can do that on the tour boats. They do a big light display. They have the parade. So there's a lot of activities go on there, even during the wintertime. So anyway, this is just great area. Pricing in there, if you find something under $1 million, that's usually kind of rare, but it's most likely going to need some work, or it's a really small home. Other than that, most everything starts in around that $1 million. And then obviously if you get up here where you're up here with some of these water views, you're going to be probably anywhere from 2 to 4 million, somewhere in that ballpark, just depending on the size of the house and where it sits and how it's situated. So hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text. Happy to help, and would love to help answer any questions for you. If you have any comments to help out, or you got some questions, feel free to comment, send us a like if you like the video, and we'll keep finding new stuff to talk to you about.